Om Namah Shivaya. Today is Shivratri. Microphone check 1, 2. Eebit, eebit. I have a moon in my bandana. Why? Because Lord Shiva, which means 7 in Hebrew, there are 7 days of your week, 7 dwarfs, 7 stars in Ursa Major. You have a 7.35 pH balance in your body. Whether you believe or not believe in something, you are by default a Hindu or a sadhu. All the religions. I have a moon in my bandana because your Lord Shiva has Chandra, which is the moon in Sanskrit, on the head. And why would the crescent moon that's on the Islamic flag? What up, Jazzy Her? And congratulations, Jazzy. I hear you have a new Shivite in the oven. Yeah. Yeah, goddess. Bless your babies. That's right. Taking the kids on the park. Bless you. Of course he told me. And bless you both. Of course. You're breeding high octave, beautiful creations. The more the merrier. Your vibrations, we need your children today. All children are sacred. Surprise, it was, of course. This will be a very important personal live. Because, well, let me just slow down. So Shiva has the crescent moon on his head, or her. It's a transgender, the Shakti in Shiva. Okay. So the reason why the moon is on the head of Shiva is because Chandra got in some trouble. The moon. Chandra had many wives, many lunar mansions, metaphors. If you know the mythology, okay, I've watched it. And Chandra was told that you must pay attention to all of your wives. There are many. But Chandra fell in love with Rohini, one special lunar mansion, and he ignored the rest. Okay? He could be she. It's Diana in Italian, the moon. They're all transgender. Now, because Chandra disobeyed the rule and only loved Rohini, Chandra was punished and was given leprosy. Look it up. Yep. A deadly disease in which he was told, you will lose your form. You will have to go from a thin body to a little bit of a big body to a full one. And then you're going to go back to a little body, even smaller body, and then nothing. And you will have to deal with that phase. So it's basically explaining the phases of the moon. So in a sense, when you see the moon crescent and then a little bit bigger, it's suffering. It's going through pain. And then it's going through joy and health and then pain again, like you. Okay? So Shiva has to step in, of course, because Shiva is the one that helps you with death and rebirth. Okay? Or the other worlds. So Chandra's desperate. He's sick. He's been cursed. What up, Greganastas? Shivratri. It's Shivratri today. The worshipping of Shiva in India. Wow, big deal. Big deal. That's why I have the moon in my bandana. It's not Tupac today. Now, Chandra goes, man, I'm so sorry. You know, I was told to love all my wives and I only paid attention to Rohini and I've been punished and I've been given this leprosy sickness and I don't want to die. Shiva, please help me. And Shiva goes, oh my goodness, of course. So Shiva puts Chandra on his head, or her, transgender, Shakti, on the head to keep Chandra, the moon, active, to heal, to keep it flowing. Simple. We'll keep it very simple. That's why the moon is on the head of Shiva. Because Chandra did not pay attention to all of his or her women. Now, interestingly enough, in astrology, Lord Krishna is related to Taurus, of course, the cow, Govinda, protector of the cow, and Rohini. Aha! So they're all trans. You hear me? Don't get it twisted and you see a man body. They're all dancing with negative, positive, red and blue. Relax. Homophobes and gender people, whatever movements you're in, relax, relax. Do your research, LGBTQ. Go a bit deeper. We love you. Just go a bit deeper. No judgments here. Before we go to science, before we go to protesting, all this stuff, just a lot of us don't know the backstory of transgender, how deep it is. It's in every culture. Greece, Africa, China, they're all man, woman, they're all this connected if you look at it. Now back to Krishna. Pertains to Rohini, the moon. You can look it up. Chandra, on the head of Shiva, on Shivratri. What is ratatouille? Rat-a-tat-tat. Woo! I'm going to rat on you. The rat that we all call a rodent, the poor thing. We exterminate it, the poor thing. Woo! You call the Orkin man with all the chemicals that have heavy metals in it, and we poison the rat tree. The tree of the rat is Shiva, makes these creatures. Toast a glass of urine to that. Absolutely bathe in your urine today. If you have a cow, if you're a farmer, please don't hurt the cow. Please don't make meat if you can. And don't talk about halal and kosher, please. And do not tell me that you're very kind to it and you're grass feeding it and you're letting it have freedom. Just please let it live. You can take the milk if you're kind to it. You can. You can get eggs from chickens if you're kind to them. They understand you if you understand them. Please don't hurt that cow. Let the cow pee on you, man. It's phosphorus. It means the morning star in Greek, Venus, Jesus, Revelation 2:16. Look everything I'm saying up. I'm getting it done fast. Let that cow pee on you in honor of Shiva, which means 7 in Hebrew. Chivalry. Shiver me timbers. Your pirates are Shiva worshippers. They're Agoris, which means no fear. You have gory movies. And Allah, gory. Bars is the Agoris of Shiva, who use the skull. They eat and drink from this. They meditate on cadavers. And in some cases, they do eat human flesh. Relax. Relax before you get mad and judge and call it devil worship. The supreme rule of an Agori is if you judge anybody, you must do exactly what they do for a year or years to let go of your fears. Okay? Because you don't always know what you think you know when you look at something. You're right away, oh my God. Relax. What are they doing? They're embracing death. They can leave their body and go back in India. They cripple themselves with their arm over their head for years on purpose for Shiva, because Shiva is pain. And I understand that because I have chronic pain. Not Dr. Dre's chronic marijuana. Let that pop culture go. That was stolen from Shiva, likes to smoke the weed. Soma, a name of Chandra. Soma is a weed drink. Okay. Nourish. Man, I love that guy. Shiva's favorite drink, Shivambu. Well, Shiva Shambho, 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 gives birth to shampoo. Champagne. Campaign. Lord have William is Bill. Think like children and you'll go far. You think like science and intellectuals and atheists, we love you. It will be hard for you. Really hard. Now, there's a movie called Shampoo in Hollywood. Okay? It's about a man who's good at doing hair, and women love him. Gets in all kinds of trouble. The Shampoo movie, I think it came in the late 70s. Okay? You got Head and Shoulders. The skull, your Head and Shoulders. Shiva rules that. The Agoris, a version of Shiva worship, which a lot of Hindus find controversial, and they repel that, which is ridiculous. But once again, I'm going to try to do a video with no cursing and being relaxed, but it's hard because I'm very passionate. I'm a Venus sign. Venus is Shukra in India, the guru of demons and demigods. I'm complicated. If you're a Taurus, woo, you're powerful, but very complicated. Now, the skull. They eat from that. They eat flesh sometimes. Not all of them, but okay? Non-violence, no fear. They do it to let go of fear, to embrace death. They have the skull. Why? Jesus was crucified in Golgotha, your gallbladder, Jacob's ladder. Yeah, the skull. Capital comes from kaput, meaning the skull. Like the Punisher in your comic books has a skull. Like Yale University, it means a gargoyle. Look it up. Brotherhood of Death, Skull and Bones. Yale. It's not a game. Where'd they get that secret so-called society from? India. You truthers, before you get into symbols, and it's all devil worship. It's the end of the world. It's the Illuminati. It's the blood drinkers. It's the reptilians. It's the pedophiles. Those are your twins upside down. You respect your damn enemy. I'm not saying to side with them. Be in the middle. But remember this. Every time you go against them and you expose them, you expose a bit of yourself and your lower chakras, honey. Because you have no idea what you were in a past life. You might have hurt children. I might have. You came back here again to try to do a better job. You got to rethink. It's very complicated, the truth movement. When you expose these people, the skull, you got to be careful, honey. They are also you. Yeah, it's very hard to accept that, isn't it? Relax. Not my chat room. Meset brother. Christ Piracy is great documentary. I'll check it out. About saving animals and true Christ message. Cool. Gregory. Right. Woo! Gregory is Agori. Right. They make us go to school. Skull. School of fish. Please pardon my, first of all, I might have some issues. Technically, I have an old computer. And so my internet kind of does weird stuff because it's full of stuff. So it's not the secret people. My computer's old. So if it might shut down. I'm gonna do my best. But there's so many things, right? So I'm gonna just take a risk here and just push through with the moon on my head. You all have a lunate moon bone right here. You are the lunar man, not Marilyn Manson. You better wake up to that. The Manson family, Charles Manson, where did it come from? Shiva, honey. All of these people that do this, relax. Get it clear. They know the Hindu stuff. But you truthers who are Christian, and we love you, who believe in a literal Jesus, we love you. And the Bible, a lot of you truthers who are flat earthers too, who believe in Jesus, which is totally beautiful. You go a bit too far with your religion still. You're woke, but I've noticed that other religions get pushed out. So you're kind of still asleep and you're missing your connections. And then now Hinduism is the devil still, but you're woke. You're exposing this and this, and flat earth, but you forgot about India, China, Japan, Africa, other versions, Egypt, of worshiping Jesus. They all have a version of Jesus. Did you know that? In Sanskrit, Jesus is Yesu. Look it up. Just look it up. Okay? Google the Chinese version of Jesus. The Japanese version, it's unbelievable. Look it up. Not my chat room, the truth community. This is for Shiva today. Lord of mercy. Okay, when you do your truth, it is important in the booth that you acknowledge the Bluetooth, because Shiva, Nilkanth, is blue throat. You have blue balls. The Smurfs. You sing the blues, honey. What up, XTOSIX? Greg, many rivers reach the same ocean. Bars. The ocean denies no river. Bars. I'm getting goosebumps because they all took path of least resistance. Om Namah Shivaya, my chat room is genius. Now, let me slow it down. Slow it down, Jay. So, repeat. Golgotha is the place of the skull. You go to India, they have the skull as an Agori worshiping Shiva. Why does Shiva have a skull in his hand? What is it, just evil? He's just some nasty, crazy, demonic. Okay, yes, demons like Shiva. Of course. Demons actually need a guru. So my question is, they're so damn crazy, right? They're demented, but why would they need a guru? Like Shukra, Venus, and Shiva. Why? So when you go after the Illuminati or the system or the reptilians or blood drinkers, or you want to call them pedophiles, when you go after them, you have to slow down, truther. I'm here to help. I am a guru of demons. I am not siding with demons. I'm in the middle of both angels and demons like you. A lot of you wake up hardcore, still Bible thumping and hating upon Islam. It's ridiculous. The fifth day of prayer in Islam is Isha. Isha, a name of Shiva. Look it up. Ishtar, Ishtar, is the Iraqi Middle Eastern name of my goddess Venus. I have the fire in my heart. I'm so grateful. I want to cry when I speak these words. How many died and didn't know this? How many of you are woke right now and don't know this? You're half-baked. It's okay. We're here to cook the whole thing with no animals. Om Namah Shivaya. Why does Shiva have a skull and bones? Brahma. Jay, who is Brahma? You have a Brahma bull and a Brahma chicken. Fact. Hi, farmers. Please don't kill them. Let them live. They'll give you their eggs and milk and whatever. They will. If you are cool with them and let them live. They will. Of course they will. And it'll be a different experience. But we don't do that. Now, you have Brahma chicken and Brahma bulls. You have a Brahma boot. Look it up. There's a company with boots called Brahma. Okay, Brahms, the classical guy. Yep. Jay, who's that? I used to do ballet. Brahms, honey. Relax. Relax. I know you're a Muslim or you're a Jew or you're an atheist or you're a Christian or you're a Catholic or maybe you're even a Hindu. And all religions decide to push other ones out. So it's not only attacking Christianity here. If you are pushing out other religions, you are missing what Shiva is. Shiva came to visit me as a ballet dancer. When in my body, broke my hip, said, dude, you need to stop doing this because you got some injuries. You had a great career. I'm going to break your hip in Switzerland. I'm going to show you. I didn't know who Shiva was. I danced it. You can find the video. I was like, what is this? It's like, okay, great. The destroyer. Boom. I was doing all kinds of great stuff physically. I was all right in my late 30s. All of a sudden, crack. I was like, whoa. dire pain, limping everywhere. It's all uphill in Switzerland, Lausanne. Woo! MRI scan. Eep, eep. Oh, dude, you need a new hip. Well, you don't fix this, it's going to be hard for you to walk. And that doctor was right. However, it's not coming from my hip, it's my ankle. But your scientists are cute. Shiva came to visit me as a ballet dancer many times, and I didn't even know. But back to relax the skull, which is so-called devil worship. If you eat deviled eggs and angel hair pasta, relax. Swish. Swish is ish, isha, Aisha. Hi, Muslims. Aisha, right? The daughter of Muhammad and Allah. Okay, nothing going on there. William is Bill. I have a head, 2 arms, 2 legs like you. Oh, but you're different because you're white. You're an atheist. But I have a head, 2 arms, and 2 legs, a pentagram. Earth, water, air, fire, ether like you, but it's different. This is Shivratri, honey. We're going to put it all together. The skull is in the hand. What? Brahma, before Shiva appears. It's Brahma and Vishnu that dance first. Whoop, pardon me. Computer almost died there. Okay, woo, Lord have mercy. Now, I will read your comments. What up, Lev Kung Fu? Lev Kung Fu. This is crazy. I can't make, this one's name appeared in my link today. This is wild. Side note here, Lev Kung Fu, I got to try to find this real fast. I saw LEV, and I think it's the Shivratri. Go, Lev Kung Fu. Look in my subscription box. Look at the video, the link. You'll see LEV. And I thought of you. And then you hardly ever come up in here. What are the odds you're here now? Go and look at the link. I'm going to show it. This is nuts. Side note, pardon me. Om Namah Shivaya, but Shiva would appreciate this. Right. Let me go and try to find that link and get a screenshot. I'm going to show you. This is, we're not from here, yo. There it is. I'm horrible with technology a little bit. I got to figure out how to find the link. Give me a second, Lev Kung Fu. I got to do this for you, dude. Lev Kung Fu has been following me for years, man. Really good, loyal. So I am loyal to my people. And in India, your guests, all of your guests in India are God. When they come to the house, they are treated like Shiva, Brahma, and Vishnu, Shakti. They're all considered godly. You understand? Wow. And you treat them like that. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Please bear with me. Okay. I will find this right now. There it is. God, I love my life, man. I love my people. I got you, Lev Kung Fu. This is, man, I'm just telling you. I don't even know how I'm doing this. It's just, it's Shiva. All right, here's a picture of it. All right, cool. And now we get a picture of your name. That's right, Lev Kung Fu Shaolin. I got you, homie. All right, first of all, here's the name. LEV. Om Namah Shivaya. Lev Kung Fu. Now, what are the odds? Last night for Shivratri, it's a different time in India, and I was doing a collaboration with a guru named Srijit Nam Puthiri, who does meditation mantras on YouTube. I've been playing him for years. I don't know what it is about his voice. It works. Okay? He was doing the Shivratri different time in India. Okay. So I did a collaboration where I sat in my chair and had orbs appear. You can watch the video while his homies were chanting, okay, and doing a yantra or a yagna, pardon me, the Agni fire thing. And they came, the orbs. Okay. Now, here it is. What are the odds, guys and girls? And there you go. Hi, Lev Kung Fu. Wow, man. Om Namah Shivaya. What are the odds? Yes or no? I'm going to make a collage. Lev Kung Fu, what is your email? And Lev Kung Fu, you don't have to give it out if you don't feel comfortable, but I'd love to email you something. But if you want to email me, Lev Kung Fu, and maybe you already have mine, it's rawzen617@gmail.com. All right? rawzen617@gmail.com. I'm making you a collage because that, wow, is Shiva. Anyways, back to Brahma and Vishnu. Why does Shiva have the Golgotha, the skull? Kaput, Latin for skull, head, capital. Capitalism is your head. Now, relax. First, Vishnu appears, and out of the belly button comes Brahma, and they're both, yeah, man, it's all about us, pretty much. Of course, it's, they're like, yeah, I'm the preserver, and I'm the father of the universe, right? And then Shiva appears with a pillar out of nowhere. The black one too, right? The death guy, the death metal, the throat metal, the Metallica people, the gangbanger. Okay, relax. Yeah, the skinheads. Yep. Yep. All your negative stuff is also Shiva. I'm trying to adjust my bandana on this thing, and it's like, there we go. Now, the moon. Now, Vishnu and Brahma challenge Shiva. This new god comes out of nowhere. And they're like, oh, who are you? You ain't that bad. We're the supreme. And then Shiva says, okay, I challenge you both to go up my pillar. It's a metaphor. Polaris, Shiva's lingam. The obelisk is the ding dong of Osiris, or the ding dong, yes, of Shiva. It's a phallic symbol. And Shiva goes, I challenge you both to try to find the top and the bottom. Very simple. Vishnu goes down, can't find it. Can't find it. He's like, okay, dude, you win. I can't. Wow, it's infinite. But Brahma lied, went up the pole. So, yeah, I found it. Yeah. And Shiva, while Brahma is lying, says, I know you're lying, Brahma. And because you're lying, Brahma, I'm going to chop off your fifth head. Fifth head. So he had 5 heads originally. And arrogant. Okay. Interesting. And then Brahma goes, I'm sorry. And he humbles himself. And now they're Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. So Shiva takes the skull of Brahma. Do you understand me? To remind you to let go of your ego. I'm not playing here. When you go to the ghetto, they say, hold your head. Hold your head, homie. Hold your head. Keep your head up. Okay, Tupac, right? We'll go a little bit there. Keep your head up. Don't lose your head. Parental advisory, giving head. Okay. Listen, if you love your partner, okay. Yes or no? What's this head stuff, right? Who are the heads of state? Off with their heads is Shiva in your Alice in Wonder, Stevie Wonder, Wonder Bread, Wonder Years, Wonderland. Hi. Wonder Woman? Nothing going. That's Shakti, honey. You better wake up, women, and stand up and research your Hinduism. But go to Babylon too, honey. Don't be calling names to anything. If you are not well versed, you aren't the universe. Woo! You must be versed. Do you hear me? Okay. Now, this is a personal video. Why is it personal for me? And I'm encouraging you all to look up everything I'm saying and pause the video. Those who were new to me, please, it's very important. I don't have time, and you don't, for me to show you every darn thing I've said. My phone. It's exhausting. Just look it up, okay? In classical ballet, which Tupac Shakur did at Baltimore School of the Arts, look it up. Yes. Your nagas are your niggas, serpents in Sanskrit, reptilian brain. Your ghetto children can possibly succeed in school, right? We know that some kids go to school and they come from the street and they have an abusive family, right? Drugs and alcohol, and they're going to school. You feel me? So it's possible, right? To be a street dude and go to school and whoop ass. Ass is not a curse word, it's a donkey. Bum bum bole. By the way, bum bum, bam bam, Bigelow, bam bam. Bum bum bole is another mantra for Shiva. Look it up. Bum bum bole. Fact. Bam bam, Bigelow. When you blam blam that thing, that's fire worship, honey. The gun, I'm not violent. It's all Shiva, the death one. But also about rebirth. Y'all forget about that. Y'all think Shiva's only a devil worshiper, trident, evil, you feel me? Destroyer, negative, all about cadavers in the graveyards and putting ashes on you. Ash Wednesday comes from Shiva. Why? Go to India and look at your agoris. They cover themselves in ash because your ashes have minerals in them. Did you know that? Ash, look up how many minerals are in your ashes. The bones of a dead person, calcium phosphate, zinc. None of your truthers go this deep. And some of your yogis, and bless them. I'm not battling you, but we are not getting better. And I am not doing a Shivratri like other yogis. I'm going to go deep. The Ash Wednesday is Ashley, or your ashy skin, for your black people who use lotion. Be careful what's in your lotion. I guarantee you heavy metals. That's also Shiva worship. They go both ways. Your government, your Illuminati, your secret people, yes, Shiva will answer them too if they do it correctly. How do you know? How do I know that? All demons, all of them, if they want to get power, must behave themselves first, shut up, do yoga for either Brahma or Shiva. Look it up. And they don't judge them. They're like, oh, wow, this is a pedophile. This is a blood drinking. This is a rapist. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yep. It's real. It's a blood drinker, pedophile, rapist. Yep. Murderer. But they're doing yoga. They're chilling out for thousands of years for me. And they will give them a boon, a Daniel boon. The boondocks, honey. And Shiva will appear. I see you've done penance for me. You've done years of yoga and fasting and no water and none of your evil stuff. So what gift do you want? This is real. That's your elite. Do you hear me? Or you could be not that. You could be totally none of that stuff, right? Grounded person, not a pedophile, not a blood drinker, not a murderer. And the same thing will happen. They will appear for you. However, once they come and appear for you, also for your demons, if you ask for something that is not realistic or that goes too far, they will not give that to you. The first thing the demons want is immortality. What is blood drinking? What is Dracula? What is forever young? Forever young. Jay-Z has a song where he's remixed that. Forever young. Hallelujah. Hollywood vampires. Johnny Depp is Shiva. I'm not here for games. I'm here to make sense of your incense, your nonsense. Now, your demons, who are of course very dark, will ask to live forever, and that no God can kill them, and that no weapon can kill them. Okay, so Brahma and Shiva will say, I can't do the immortality thing. But okay, I'll give you the weapon stuff. But don't abuse it. They will give them limits. You hear me? So your elite has abused this. Pretty obvious. However, you and I don't know our power enough to go and defend ourselves spiritually. You go protest. You do a video. You expose them. This is what they like. Do you understand me? You don't go into the orb or the infinite. You feel me? Mantra, doing a ritual, earthing, solar gazing, and moon gazing, and talking to Shiva. You have to talk to the moon, talk to the sun. They're all Shiva energy. It doesn't matter if you know mantras. Just talk. Barefoot, earthing. None of us are really doing this. A lot of you Christians who are woke, and we love you, and flat earthers will call that devil worship. Or you're going to burn your eyes out. You're doing it wrong. Do it in the morning. Thank you for the hearts. What up, look within? Do it in the morning, and when the sun sets, set. The gangbangers say, what set are you from? Once again, what rise are you from? Is it good morning, you're dead? Or was it good rising? What up, me 2, 3, which is 5, the 5 heads of Brahma, in which Shiva cut off one because of his ego. Let go of my ego, Waffle, is telling you something. Let go of my ego? It's all Shiva. Are you kidding me? Look everything I'm saying up. I'm going to even pause for a moment and let you do it. Okay, he said this, he said that. Okay, he said this, he said that. All right, cool. All right, that didn't make any sense, but now it makes sense. All right, cool. He lost me there, but oh no, okay, now I found him here. No, but that was too much. No, oh, okay, now I see a gory. All right, cool. All right, cool. There we go. The head, the skull. All right, I'm waiting for you. All right, yeah. Okay, he lost me there, but no. Now I found him. Did you get me now? He was a bit too loud and a bit too aggressive there. I don't know. I couldn't hear him. Okay, I'm sorry. Did you get it? Did you look it up? Did you Google it? I'm gonna wait for you. Not my chat room, the new people. I'm gonna wait for you. Look everything I'm saying up. Did you get it? Not yet? I'll wait for you. Oh, I don't speak good English. You know what I'm saying? He speaks too fast. No problem. It's too fast. I'll slow it down. Go ahead. Google. Get the translator. Okay, you're Italian maybe. You're Hindu. You don't speak in English. Japanese. Translator. Go ahead. The smoke of Shiva. Shambhu. Om Namah Shivaya. Now, ashes. Astral. A lot of people call my orbs dust and they just brush it away because they're into science. That's cool. In etymology, dust means breath. In Norse or German. In German, jawohl. No one does etymology. You're so focused on flat earth, which is beautiful, or Illuminati, or Jesus, or Allah, or even Hinduism, or if you're into the Abraham, you're a Jew, we love you, or whatever you do, or if you're an atheist, you're so focused, or if you're in your darn movement, right? You're in your trans movement, you're in your abortion movement, you're in your black movement, you're in your white movement, you're in your bowel movement, you're moving from apartment to apartment, you're missing your etymology. Dust means breath. Spiritus means to breathe. So what are you dusting your house for? An agori? Listen to me. Within reason, all right? You can clean your apartment. But what are you cleaning it with? Agent Orange? You better watch out. That's your demons that were given a boon, a gift from Shiva to whoop your butt. But you have weapons, but you can't use them. You want to know why? Not my chat room, because maybe you're only doing your thing. You didn't go to India or Babylon. Okay? You called it devil stuff. But you didn't do your homework. Dust is breath. Spiritus means to breathe. So you're all spiritual. Atheist. You breathing? Okay. Yes or no? Now, A lot of you are not versed in ballet. When you think ballet, for example, I have a job where I clean trash. The first week I got this job, block by block, they're all over America and in Hawaii. Look them up, block by block. Kaba is Shiva. Hexahedron in your 5 platonic solids is the earth, is your block. Square miles and square inches, ball earth debunked. You can't have straight lines on a ball. Okay, now, my first week, I had to learn what I was doing. So my boss hired other young men to clean trash from Chicago. Street kids who have seen things you would not believe. I have worked with someone who was shot in the brain and died for a half an hour and saw Jesus came back to life. Okay? Street dudes. So there were 3 of them. Okay? Very, very hot, you know what I mean? Chicago's no joke, man. The murder rate, woo! They will do that if you look at them the wrong way. Yes. Yes. Okay? It's not a game in Chicago, but there's no death. So you have to know how to be just be chill, and they won't mess with you. They're looking for your impulse, your stereotype, your devil worship brain. You're like, oh, I already know what you are. Yeah. Those are also Shivites, by the way. They all worship Shiva. They don't even know it. My first week, I have these 3 black men who are street kids, all with the thing. They're playing videos. I'm watching them, and they have a friend with a gun. And while my boss is trying to teach them, they're on TikTok with their homies talking about that thing. So they're still kind of in that life, all about sneakers, girls, money, drugs, hustling, but they want to clean trash. You see where I'm going here? No judgment. Now, I decided to give my resume. I'm not ashamed of what I do. So I said in front of these black men that I am a ballet dancer. I did ballet. Right away, what did I hear? Oh, I don't get into that SHIT. That's gay stuff. And I saw right away they thought ballet was about being sweet and being in tights and just showing off your stuff. And I was like, wow. I just laughed at them because I was teased my whole life being a ballet dancer. And I went all over the world, made a lot of money, got a lot of from women. Sure. Yes, because I was good at it. And a lot of them could not go on their toes and spin around and lift women, but they can bang, bang, bang and sell drugs. Okay. Go on stage and with slippers and jump in the air and spin and then talk that bang, bang to me. You homophobes. That's not what ballet is. It's the ball of ET, of ether. The dodecahedron is the ball in ballet, the 5th element. Now it's Shakti worship. So I'm watching this boy. I'm like, wow. Even my boss, he said, hey, man. He said, whoa. He said, come on, man. You got to be open-minded. You got to be cultured, brother. But the kid was like, nah, I don't watch that stuff. Nah, nutcracker, nah. Right? Because that's not street stuff. So here's how your ballet pertains to your street life. And thank you all for saying hi to each other. Pardon me. Now, there's a ballet called Giselle. Pardon me. So, resume. Shivratri. Shiva is the god of dance, the lord of the dance. River dance, got that from Nataraja. The dance of death, the dance of destruction. Interesting. Shiva, the dance of the cosmos, where he's making love to Shakti and making babies. Ganesha and Kartikeya, who are they? The children of Shiva, were born through the dance of destruction. Okay? Ballet. The Crip dance for you LA gangsters, right? The Crip walk with your feet moving, it's ballet, honey. Breakdancing, all that is India. And ballet got it from India. Your kings and queens went all over the world and watched stuff and took it, remixed it, and wonderful. And gave you a Bible, ballet, all this. It gave you a Roman system, a debt-based system, and a all earth. Relax. Now, Giselle. Jay, what is that? Now I'm going to use my phone. This pertains to me. My resume. Boston Ballet, National Ballet of Canada, the Béjar Ballet of Switzerland. I danced all over the world. I am grateful with a broken body because of Shiva. Here's the ballet. The lead character in this ballet is Albrecht. And he has a dance. Slow it down, spirits, orbs. Keep going. He has to dance until he dies. Okay, so it's the dance of death. This is white people, so-called, right? This is the kings. This is not India, so-called. But you see death. So it's a dance of death in that ballet. Where'd they get it from? Now I'm going to show you a little bit of someone else dancing that role, so you can be versed. Why I'm so woke? I was a dancer. I was a dancer. That's why I'm so woke and versed. Now, let's do Albrecht variation. The dance is called a variation. Beautiful. Yes. The dance of death. Okay. Now, if you notice, there are females beside him wearing white. Spirits. These women, he's in the afterworld. There's more to the story, but we don't have time for that. I got to go somewhere later. I'm meeting the mayor of Iowa, apparently. Wow. So, basically, this one here is dancing in front of the goddesses, proving his love for a woman. He broke her heart because he lied to her. Simple. Just research Giselle, Giselle. It's a great story. Now, here he is dancing till sunrise. He almost dies, but Giselle says, please, don't kill him. He didn't mean any harm. He didn't know what he was doing. He fell in love with me. He was married, and he loved me, and he didn't want to tell me. It hurt my feelings, but he loves me, and here he is, dancing as an apology. Wow. Don't kill him. Okay. Now, Jay, I don't get it. How does that relate to India and Shiva? And what do you mean? I'll show you what I mean. Your Shiva has the dance of death. This is ballet. So you gangbangers, you're all about that thing, the gun and drugs and right? And you lose your homies. That is street stuff. You're gangbanging, and stop it, please. Love your brother and sister. Let it go. Make amends. Let us all get together for Shivratri. The word ratchet in the hood, ratchet, rat, ratatouille is Shivratri. William is Bill. All Shiva. Okay? Now I'm going to show you me dancing that part in South Carolina. I'm dancing the variation in a studio in honor of the end of my career. I was in South Carolina, injured, on unemployment, not dancing professionally. And I said, you know what? I want to do some variations in the studio while my body can still do this. in honor of ballet. And I didn't even know what I was doing. It was for Shiva. Okay, so I'm going to show you I'm going to show you me dancing. It's not from my ego. That role. I'm going to show you who I really am. I'm not a truther. I'm an artist. Art in heaven. All right, let me see if I can find it. Bear with me. I believe I should have it in here. I have so many videos, it might be hard to find this. So hopefully I can find it. Pardon me. JHE, Russell, bear with me. It took 9 months to make you. Oh, what type of tobacco? Great question. Virginia, Virgo, Virgin, Shakti, flu, cured leaves. High in phosphorus. Yep. Greek for the morning star. There's a lot we don't know about tobacco. But I'm not promoting smoking. I have pain, and it actually works for pain. It does. If you actually made that as a cream or a drink, yeah. Where are you guys at with you have weed drinks, THC, right? There's more nicotine smokers. Make a tobacco drink. You can do it. You got fake meat. I don't see any tobacco, organic, the leaves used. It's used for medicinal properties. It heals all kinds of injuries. Look it up. Your Native Americans use toothpaste as tobacco as toothpaste. Look at my teeth. I've been smoking that since 2018, honey. I should be gray and yellow and bleh. My gums aren't black. I'm not promoting it, but yeah. Of course. Gracias to you. So I'm having a hard time finding me dancing this. But the point is, let me go to my page because I want you to see one more attempt here. When you have so much work, it's hard to find. You feel me? That's okay. Bear with me. I've got so many videos where I'm teaching kids. I mean, okay, hold on. I'll show you me teaching dance for Shiva. This is for Shiva, for kids in Iowa.
Okay, so now in ballet, why do we point our feet? I'm going to tell you why. It's very important. How many points of a star are there? You. 4. There's 5. That's okay. We're close. Now watch this. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait a minute, Mr. J. Wait a minute. Are you telling me that my body has the same dimensions as a star with 5 points? So when you point your foot, what are you honoring?
A star.
So it must mean that you're what?
A star.
So the Hollywood Walk of Fame isn't the only place you can go to be a what?
A star.
So isn't that awesome?
So I'm teaching them in ballet, you point your feet. I have hundreds of videos where I'm teaching little girls and boys And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they got it. That's deep. They were like, yeah. So this is why I teach. This is called light working. This is for Shiva. Shiva would love this. This is why I'm getting orbs and spirits visit, because I've done that for years, man. I mean, wow. When I injured myself, I said, I'm going to teach a whole different version of ballet. Because when you get injured in ballet, it's like in sports, you get discarded of, you get looked at funny like you're an animal. I have a limp now. A lot of people don't know how to address someone with disabilities. It makes them nervous. They get very uncomfortable. And they don't know how to address the goddess, address Venus. They get nervous. And they want to project all kinds of fear on you with no solutions. This is why you're all sick like that. Because you don't understand, we aren't the body. We're 5 points of earth, water, air, fire, ether, pentagon, a pentagram. Yeah. And your children know that. And in ballet, there are 5 major positions. Yes. All right. So I can't find that variation. It's okay. It doesn't really matter. So you understand. You see what I do here. Oh, man. Wow. I'm not going to give up, though. I'm going to keep scrolling and just see if I can't. I'm going to play this video.
I call this sharing the power. What is your? I call this sharing the power. I call this sharing the power. I call this sharing the power. What is your name? Mullins is going to demonstrate the combination, and I am going to learn from her, I hope. Music. I'm nervous.
Oh my God, I want to cry. Oh my God. Woo! So that was called sharing the power. So when I got injured and I couldn't dance, this is for Shiva, the god of dance, I would let little girls and boys stand exactly where I was and let them teach me. Okay, and I had my master's in fine arts, no undergraduate. But before I got that, I was teaching like that. And no one taught me that. I woke up, I got out of my body, I just figured it out, and there we go. I'm taking this off right now. For my children, Shiva loves children. So, got a lot of work where I'm giving children wisdom through ballet, okay? Now I'll show you the video of me dancing. Okay, I definitely can find this one. So this is the last role I danced before I got injured. I've shown it before, but this is about Shiva, not me. And just grateful. And I had no idea. This is 2012, before my injury. Pardon me. Let me make it bigger here. There's Shakti running behind me. This is in France. 2012. Now, mind you, I have bad injuries in this video. And I cannot walk today, but I will one day. Okay, this is all with injuries, and I have no idea. All right, so you get it. Now that one, if you want to find these videos, you don't have to. It's not about me, but I encourage you. JHERUSSELL, YouTube. You'll see me teaching nothing but wisdom and deep stuff to kids mostly. All right. You can find that video if you want. You don't have to. So there we go. Okay, my name, boom. And then you find the role of Shiva. Okay, I posted that. Wow. Good God. I shared that back in 2014. I was making videos for myself to promote me as a teacher. So now back to Shiva. Shivratri. Okay? Let's review. You have the classical ballet world, a ballet called Giselle, where the white people, okay, we're not our color, we'll play that game, are having a version of a dancer dancing to their death for a woman. How many of you die over a female? A lot in the hood. Compassion. Stop. Go to India. You have this god of death, so-called, and rebirth, dancing for death. Death metal. One day you will see, we'll all see the death is the breath, the next world. Try some ayahuasca. I had a little bit. Woo! And my plant came back to life. Oh yeah. I didn't take big hits because it was heavy, but I got enough to see, whoa, a little, you know what I mean? That you're living in an illusion. There is no death. And I was right. So I know from smoking ayahuasca, DMT, a little bit, I got a taste of the afterlife. It's all an illusion. And you're being given fear by the demonic side of Shiva or of Christianity. Your Bible is used in the Church of Satan. Backwards. It's true. That book should not be able to be used for bad, right? It can be. They go both ways. Jesus goes both ways. He's the morning star, Rev 2216, Lucifer, Satan, Venus, Phosphorus in Greek, and your urine and your doo-doo. Look it up. Wow. Wow. It's complicated, your Bible. And in Islam too. Okay. Buddhism too. Okay. Buddha became enlightened, not from the tree, from watching the morning star. Yeah. But your star of David is Shakti and Shiva. Look it up. The Star of David is a mandala of Shakti and Shiva. Two pyramids, tetrahedrons, like your sheriff badge, the sheriff badge. Yeah, it's India first. Then Israel took it. Compassion. See where I'm going here. The Star of David is not what you think it is. It is the union of man, woman, transsexual. Relax. That's it. It's yoga. Look everything I'm saying up. Jay, stop. You're going too fast. You kind of lost me. Stop for a second and let me Google that. I'll wait for you. Okay, he lost me there. A bit fast. It was a bit too blurry for me. I don't know. Okay, yeah, cool. All right. Little kids, star, 5 points. He lost me there. It was a bit blurry. I couldn't see. It was too fast. He was talking too much. Okay, now. Okay, cool. Now, all right. You're there? Okay, I'm going to wait for you. Star of David, yoga, Shiva, Shakti. I'm looking it up. AI says, right. You see it? Look at that. I'm giving you the power. Okay, you done? Did you see it? For the new people, great. What truther is going to pause the video and let you fill in the blank? All right, I got to get going here because I got to leave. I got lunch at 12 o'clock with the mayor of Iowa. All right, I got to work out and do my yoga before I go out in that world. It's a very noisy world. So I got to, and I have chronic pain and I have to dress nice and smell good and, right? Okay. I want to think now where I want to go with this. Aha. Okay. So, Shiva is known to have a blue throat. First of all, your bird kingdom, be careful with chicken. They have a blue-throated bird, honey. A macaw. Caw. Where'd that come from, honey? Bluetooth, blue lighting, which can cause you cancer. You want red light in your computer. There's an option. Amber. Yeah. Blue is Shiva. So I'm telling you, Shiva goes both ways. How did the elite know that in your computer? Right? They use blue. And you have the red option to kind of calm down the radiation, right? They go both ways. So be careful with your yoga. You know what I'm saying? Your meditation, you got to be mindful that whoever you're doing yoga for, or you're doing it with both light and dark. And that's also based on your diet. Doesn't matter if you're a good person. I don't judge you, but it is. What are you drinking and eating? We aren't judging you. Slow down, because that will affect your yoga and the vibration and what side of Shiva or Vishnu or Brahma you are doing yoga for. Because a lot of your yoga people, they don't go deep enough. They're making a fortune off of yoga in the studio. It's great with the Bluetooth, and they're in the unitards, and they're all looking beautiful. Right? Okay, cool. Right? But they're not digging deep. What are you wearing? What's around you when you're in there? Because Shiva and Shakti are always present, both light and dark, and they will work with you or against you, whether you meant well, whether you got real fit, whether you look real beautiful, and you have your chakra flag, they can still come for you. Bam! Be careful. And I don't want that for you, because you might have missed something, because your yoga instructor was not a guru. But some of your gurus are also crooked. See how I'm going here? I'm giving you the power. So basically, do your best to strip yourself of pop culture. Meat, if you can, let it go. Dairy, be careful. Okay? Just be careful. Be barefoot a lot. Stand on your rocks a lot. What up, Gregory Anastas? Get your sunlight and your moonlight a lot. Stare at it. Learn how to do these things. Look it up and research. Stop calling it's going to burn your eyeballs out. You have a solar plexus. Okay, the blue-throated bird. I wonder where that came from. You have a rock band called Poison. Bel, Biv, Devo, devotion, Deva, Mahadeva, Shivratri comes from Shiva. That girl is poison. Yeah. Hi. Poison. Okay. I got you, Gregory. 1 second. Okay. So Shiva drank the poison. Shiva is blue because he drank hala, poison, to save the world, not to be evil, to help you all, because no one else could figure it out. Your gods and your demons were trying to figure out to get stuff from the ocean of the universe, and poison came out, and they had to call Nilkanth. Of course, Shiva, 7 in Hebrew, 7 days of your week, 7 dwarves, 7 stars in Ursa Major. Nowhere to go, scientists. Pseudoscience, huh? Starburst candy? Milky Way candy? What's right? Star Wars. Battlestar. Galactica. Okay. Your celebrities are stars, but not you. Head, 2 arms, and 2 legs, like I'm teaching in ballet. So your little children, all of them are going to become gurus from teaching ballet the right way, or yoga the right way. Not just moves, breathing and meditating and talking about. This is all great. It's deeper than that. It's also what you were eating, your sexual life. Yes, they're always present. You can't hide from these lights, these energies. You understand me? I'm not damning you, but you have to be mindful before you just decide, I want to be a Hindu. I want to be a Muslim. I want to be an atheist. I want to be a Christian. I want to be a Buddhist. Do your homework and know all of your cultures and even your Babylon. When you hear Babylon, Sodom and Gomorrah, they were all, no. Baby lawn, honey. Yeah. The Tower of Babel is Shiva's lingam and the obelisk of Osiris in Washington, D.C. Hi. Yeah, it's a ding-dong symbol. Fact. When people depressed, they say, got the blues. Blue pill. Right. Blue shift, red shift. Right. I'm blue. Debadi. Debadi. I have 2 channels. Aha, same God. Blues. Wow, interesting. Shiva took 1 for the team. Yes! That's why I'm smoking. Because you call it bad. It's going to mess up my lungs. It's going to kill me. I'm going to have a stroke. Okay. In golf, you got to have a good stroke. When you're making love, do you stroke it? Relax. Shiva's about sex too, honey. But what kind of sex? Even I must work on that. I was raised on porn. Yep. My brother. Hey, Jay, watch this. Okay. My mom. Love my mom. Abusive woman, Shakti. But my mom would have boyfriend. I was a little baby. And I'd go in her room, wanting to be close to mommy. What did I hear? Oh, okay. And I was not explained what it was. So I have work to do. Okay. That's how I was raised. Most of you were. You weren't taught tantra sex. Of course you weren't. Blues Clues, right. That's Bill Cosby and Before Christ and birth control letters. No pattern there, right? Your sweater is made by a pattern. This is made by a pattern, not by the opinion of a scientist. And we love you. Okay? Hexahedrons, baby, diamonds from the Andes. Look, how many cubes you see here? Why is that an eye? Isis, take your pick. Gemini has 2 eyes in astrology. Well, that's just, right? It's different, right? I'm going to show you how you're all Shiva. And if you're an atheist, totally cool. You're going to get debunked with the love of Shiva and Shakti. This one is a very powerful thing. I'm giving you a gem. I guarantee you, I'm not battling you. Your yoga instructor won't know this. And even in India, I guarantee you, they'll not know this. But they know about quantum physics, the ball earth science. Okay. They know Einstein, they know Darwinism, and they believe in the Big Bang, a lot of them. It's wow. Okay, that's complicated. They love American science. I don't know why. Hey, India, it's called colonism, honey. Jesuits. God bless them. Love your enemy, for real, because they will burn you if you do it wrong. If you just expose them, they will, woo, they got everything. They know you. They know you secretly because they're from under here. You coming from up there and fell into a body. They're supposed to be here as serpents, certain kinds, to come and mess with you. Negative, positive, red shift, blue shift. One is not better than the other. Do you understand me? Some of you were too blue. Some of you were too red. In the truth movement, with your truth, you must do both colors. Apparently, Tupac was friends with Crips and Bloods. I'm just saying. Okay. And they were cool with that, apparently. Here you go. In your brain, you have this locus coeruleus, the blue spot, honey. Hi. Om Namah Shivaya. So basically, you are Shiva, a child of something that cannot be killed, that's infinite, deep, powerful. You are all about that. No one has ever shown that in the history, in my opinion, of Hinduism, to bring it all together to you. So now when you go and see a movie about Shiva, when you hear Shiva, and you hear the blue stuff, Krishna is blue, Vishnu is blue, right? Shakti, they're all black, blue. When you get beaten up, I was beaten. My mom beat me black and blue with a yardstick. When you get diabetes, God bless you. God bless you. My uncle died of that, and they fed him processed food in the hospital, Jello, ice cream, fried chicken. Yep, I saw it. And that man was almost 1,000 pounds, and his legs were blue, black. Krishna means blue, black. Shiva. You have to relax and understand these gods go both ways. They have to. Because you have this journey and you're making decisions. And whether you were a good person while doing it, if you were poisoning yourself and not grounded in the poison, it will be painful. But it's not doom and gloom because you aren't that body. And if you were a good person, I'm sure you'll be an orb and you'll fly somewhere. Now I'm going to play my Shivratri video. I'm going to leave. I gotta go and meet the mayor of Iowa. See, we'll see. I'm going to play you my Shivratri tribute because it was last night and orbs appeared. Okay, it's very simple. Let's see if you can see them. So they're tiny ones, but enough came that hopefully you can't see.
Om Namah Shivaya. I'm listening to Shivratri from an awesome guru. His name is Srijit Nam Puthini. So I'm doing a collaboration, manifesting orbs on Shivratri. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Namah Shivaya, Shiva Shakti Om. Shivratri and the orbs of Shiva. Thank you. Thank you, India. Thank you, whole world. Thank you, spirit orbs. This is beautiful. Check out Sreejit, Sreejith. Wow. Nampoothi.
Let's rewind. You saw two big ones in the beginning. Let's just rewind. Pardon me.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. I'm listening to Shivratri from an awesome guru. His name is Srijit Nam Puthini. So I'm doing a collaboration, manifesting orbs on Shivratri. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
You can kind of see them. It's down there. But so then one crossed my body. It was a big one. That one was hard to get a screenshot of. It was a shadow orb. And then one, like two tiny ones just went. So you can just watch it down there. So that's my gift to the creator, Shiva, or if you call it Allah, Buddha, Jehovah, Yahweh, or if you're an atheist, relax. Okay, now, one more thing I need to do, very important. A lot of your scientists are going to call these things dust particles. There's no particles. Sound wave, transformers, wave, torus field. Okay, wave hearts, brave hearts, microwave, flow. Okay, Naga, serpent, energy. Okay, Einstein made the particle black hole thing for you. And then Einstein said, oh, there's no ether. That's the fifth element in math. Damn. Ether is estrogen and Venus and Shakti. Whoa. Now we have an Ethernet. And then Einstein apologized. Said, wait a minute, I was wrong before he died, apparently. So you relax with your Einstein. And Copernicus, side note, never got his master's to defend the ball earth. Got a degree in canon law, not in ball earth. It's still debatable, sweethearts. Look that up. Fact. And I have my master's. Hi, Copernicus, in dance. Okay? So I can talk some trash. Shiva helped me get this. Shakti. Om Namah Shivaya. Okay? So before you talk about, you know what I'm saying, me and all this stuff, if you're new and you're on the fence, you get a little bit, oh, that's dust. You relax. Where's your work, first of all? Who are you and what have you done? Are you teaching children? Are you giving wisdom? Are you helping the homeless like I do in the street when I clean trash and give them money and food? What are you doing? Can you work with a hip impingement and scar tissue and knee surgery and shoulder surgery and pain and death and suffering in your body 24 hours a day with no science, no painkiller, no more surgery? I could get a new hip. I will not do that because I'm an agori. I embrace the death. And it makes a lot of people uncomfortable. Is it going to get worse? Oh my God. When someone dies around them, they're going to have a heart attack. Stay away from those kind of people. They mean well, but they're fear-based and they will have a stroke when someone dies or when someone gets shot, or if it's a violent situation. People who just come at you and worry about you, they mean well, they're noisy. And we love them, but they will have a stroke. Something bad will happen to them when they go around death. Remove yourself from them. They're noisy. They mean well, but they're sick. And they don't understand what the body is and isn't. You understand me? Oh, you have acne. Oh, you're in a wheelchair. Oh, you've got titties. Oh, you're missing a breast. If I did that to someone on the street, it would make them feel bad, wouldn't it? It would break their spirit. I get approached all the time about my Shiva pain. All the time. From nowhere. I'll be limping and someone is like, oh my God, you're limping. I'm like, what the hell is this? There were dead animals in the grocery store. Get out of my face. Who are you? This happens to me all the time. I'm going to the mayor. If the mayor comes today, I was told, Jay, go and talk to the mayor about speaking for those that have disabilities and how to approach them. Because a lot of you don't know how to do that. Because you're only about trans rights, abortion, Black lives, Christianity, Islam, Ukraine, Palestine, Israel, ball earth, flat earth, vegan, meat eater, gay, straight, my rights, your rights, blah, blah, Democrat, Republican, right? Thank you, look within, giving me numbers, okay? Stay away from people that do that to you. Just walk away from them. Say, I'm not my body. Have a good day. Don't worry about me. Because they're projecting more death on you. They don't know that. But Shiva does. Okay? It's no one's business what happens to you unless you want to tell them. No one's business. But people are working for a business. Yeah, you don't mind your business, but you got a business. It could be a spiritual business or a yoga business. I've had yogis and crystal bead making people run at me, worried about my body and my limp and looking at me like, oh, well, I fixed that. Yep. Mm-hmm. Well, I fixed my injury. I'm like, I didn't really ask you. You do yoga? You have no idea what it is. This happened to me. And the other day, a woman who has a business of making beads and healing, like Shiva, came outside and stared at me for 10 minutes, asking me about my limp. Your limp, your limp, your limp. Didn't say how I was doing. Didn't give me a hug. Didn't say thank you for what you're doing, cleaning my property, just attacking me about my limp, my limp, my limp. I'm not kidding. It was so awkward. That one, listen, Om Namah Shivaya, that one and that energy is going to suffer for that. And they meant well. You want to know why they're going to suffer? I'm a spirit body. I got things coming out of my body, lights around me and stuff, and I've done the work. And I don't know if they're always going to be happy. So when you talk to someone, be careful. You don't know who they are. They aren't the body. I proved that with orbs. Actually, I'll show you a photo of my orbs from the Shivratri before I leave. I got to go and get ready for the corporate world. The body world. You see, there you go. Corp means body. You're all about your body. Get your hands off my body. Get your eyes off my body. How many men can't look at women who show their bum and titties? Okay, harassment? Okay. We get in trouble, right? But if you're disabled, what happens there? There you go. Oh my God! Are you gonna die? I'm not kidding. They do that to me. Wow. You're a yogi? You make beads? You're a goddess? Whoa, you're a hippie? Om Namah Shivaya. You should be a healer. Shiva's a healer. Drank the poison. Yeah? No power there. Just let's see if you can see this one. They were very tiny, so it was hard to see. There you go, right there in the corner. You see it? From that video. That is what I am. I am not my limp or my race, and neither are you. Okay, yogis out there and people who are doing the truth movement and all this stuff, and you're in your body and your Bible or your whatever, that's what you are, right there in the corner. Nowhere to go. You call it dust. Before I go, very important. No problem. I got you with that, right? Let's go to etymology and look up dust, because even dust is sacred. It's a new day, y'all. Go to etymology and debunk people who are all about science and fear and fake yoga, fake crystals, yeah, fake goddess or fake god, watching TV only about what the TV is showing you. Jay, you're upset now. Jay, I didn't curse though. Shh. What is dust? Let's go to Germany. Dust, fine dry particles of earth or other matter so light that they can be raised and carried by the wind. Old English. Here we go. Dust from Proto-Germanic. Dunstas. Storm, breath. Debunked. Wait a minute. Make sure this does not turn off on me, because this is for you people. Because on TikTok, they're still, oh, it's dust. I'm like, okay, totally cool. Breath, honey. Jay, it's too blurry. There it is, etymology. Take your time. Hi. Are you vaping today? I wonder why. You better wake up. Ashes and ashes and dust to dust. Even your dust is an orb. It's an expansion of Shiva. Yeah. So that thing in the corner there that you just think is some whatever science is just dead energy is not. It's the breath of the creator. So how are you dusting your house? And I end it there. Thank you to my chat room and look within. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shiva Shakti Om, my chat room, Shiva and Shakti. Om, Ram, Rain, Ram, Saha, Suya, Namaha, Om, Chandra, Yanama, Om, Ahum, Vajra Guru paid my city. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Hallelujah. Allahu Akbar. Shalom. For you atheists, Mickey Mouse. No problem. Much love to all.